What is going on, guys? They call me Ampy. Welcome to another video on the channel today. Today we have some Advanced Warfare in the background. I have this saved on my hard drive for a special occasion today. And I know you guys missed the game. I certainly don't miss it one bit. But you guys just want me to play. You guys want to play it with me. You guys want me to upload it. I have some gameplay, but I don't see myself playing it anytime soon. So I hope that can satisfy your urge for some Advanced Warfare for the time being. We're going to talk about Xbox One compatibility today. Backwards compatibility, that is. And some of you guys think they stole the show with the backwards compatibility, and then PS4 answered right back with the whole Black Ops 3 PS4 exclusive deal going down. So you can argue each side had their own pros and cons, whatever, I don't care. I don't want to talk about that. I just want to know if backwards compatibility is going to save Xbox One. There's no arguing the fact that Xbox One didn't do so hot in the sales department. If you're looking back on the damn thing, it came out with the Kinect at $500. You couldn't buy it without a Kinect. And they're like, oh crap, we're losing the race. So they dropped the price by $100. You could now buy it for $400 without the Kinect. Oh my god, we're still losing the race. You can now buy Xbox One for $350. And here we are today with a bunch of bundles and them competing now back and forth with Xbox One backwards compatibility answering the cry of a lot of people. I was very excited about this. I almost was like, damn, I have to switch back now. I have to switch back, but I wanted to talk more about the backwards compatibility and ask you guys a few questions. If you guys could fill some of my questions, that'd be great, because I don't really know everything about it yet. As far as I'm concerned, what I saw about backwards compatibility is that there is a list that will constantly be updated with the games that are going to be available for backwards compatibility. I was like, okay, so I checked out the list, and of course, it was like 10 games long. I was like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. This can't be the entire list. So of course it wasn't. You know, they said they're going to be updating it and they're going to be adding more to it as time goes on. I'm like, okay, so here we are with Microsoft potentially having the power to bone themselves in the butt like they have so very, very often with this console, or they could steal the show. I'm thinking to myself, this is the same console and this is the same developers that at first required an internet connection to play this bad boy piece of butt. That's like crazy. That's crazy. And they made some improvements since then, but still, they had that idea. It was a crazy idea, and they actually attempted to try to run with it. They could so very well F this up, bro, if they don't put the right games on that list, or they don't get enough games on that list, or whatever it is. So I'm thinking, since my channel is mostly Call of Duty related for now, I want all those old Call of Duty games on the list. I want COD 4, MW2, MW3, all those games, and especially, you know, a lot of people, Black Ops 2 backwards compatibility, put that bad boy on Xbox One. Imagine the sales possible if they released this feature with the console itself. And you gotta start to think, a lot of people are telling me that they released the Xbox One just early, just throw it out on the market just to compete with the PS4, which is a solid console, and I own one, and it's ready to go, it was ready to ship, and it was all good, ready to be sold. The Xbox One was apparently rushed, and I know a lot of people are complaining about the menus, the parties, the invites, and myself included. I've experienced a good deal of problems with it. It's just evidence why it potentially could have been rushed out on the market. You know, I'm not confirming anything, but that's just what it seemed like. I'm thinking they had this backwards compatibility idea from the start, but they needed to rush this bad boy out. They didn't get to it until now. It's like, alright, we'll just save it for something like really public and important like E3, and we'll get all the people back on our side. This wouldn't even be a competition if this was ready when both consoles were released, man. If they would have even waited, people would have had a PlayStation 4. But I don't know, dude, if that backwards compatibility was all set and done, we might be looking at a different story in a different situation right now. But I was a little disappointed to find out, and a lot of you guys from my stream actually told me that although these Xbox 360 games can be played on Xbox One, I'd assume using all the graphical capabilities of the console, they'll still be played on Xbox 360 servers. That worries me. I'm not sure how that works, but it seems counterintuitive in a way. You're using the technology of the Xbox One, but not the improvements in the server development that the Xbox One has. It didn't make sense to me. If you guys could explain it to me, maybe I'm missing something, but that seemed counterintuitive, and that's a con. Very big con, honestly. I'm also raising the question if Xbox One backwards compatibility games are played on 360 servers, can an Xbox 360 user play Black Ops 2 with an Xbox One user who's playing Black Ops 2? Is that even a possibility? It almost sounds like a cross-platform type of play, but technically it's not because they're using 360 servers in both situations, so it just sounds like all effed up to me. I'm not sure which is true, maybe you guys could let me know, but it's just a very confusing situation which could blow up in their face if they don't do it correctly. As of right now, my Xbox One, which I've spent a good deal of time with, doesn't send messages doesn't really accept party invites very well, and they only recently just included voice messages. Why would you go from a system, the Xbox 360, where you could send messages, invite parties, voice messages, text messages, recent players list, all that good fine stuff, and, in quotes, upgrade to a $500 paperweight in which I can't even send a voice message to my friend. If I'm trying to tell him, alright, I'm going to be on this time, make sure you're on Destiny at this time, I'm not typing all that out. A lot of my friends are like, you don't even need the voice message, just text it to them. Text them, use the text chat feature. I'm not typing all that out. Voice chat would be great. Voice messages would be phenomenal. I'm glad they finally caught up to speed. I'm glad. It just seems that this console is not delivering what I needed it to do. And of course, the 360 did all those things perfectly, but it was just time to upgrade. The graphical, if they took the 360 and just upgraded the graphics, the power of that damn thing, put a new processor in that bad boy, we'd be good to go. But here we are with a console that is improving. They are making improvements, but it took a very, very hard road to get where it is today. And again, making improvements. I'm excited to see a new user interface for the Xbox One coming. I think late summer, early fall, something like that. It's supposed to redesign the entire UI. They uploaded a video on the Xbox channel essentially giving you a tour of the new user interface and how everything is supposed to work. It's supposed to be intuitive, it's supposed to be very easy to navigate, and the one thing they emphasized over and over in that video is that it's supposed to work fast. The 360 was fast, man. That thing was fast as lightning. When I try to invite somebody to a party on this damn Xbox One, it takes 10 years, and normally it doesn't even work. And it's supposed to parallel the Windows 10 update for PC. It's supposed to be integrated into the Xbox One, and I really like it. So if it does work, if backwards compatibility does work, if the user interface is redesigned, I think they have a real mother-effing console on their hands, finally. It's about time, man. But I'm excited to see what they do with it. If the right games are on the list, if the user interface works well, it's very appealing visually, but if the functionality isn't there, we're going to have some problems still. But I'm excited to see how this goes and where it ends up, because potentially, if it works, then Xbox can potentially steal my heart. It's a great console, I grew up with it, but this thing's a joke. As of right now, I can't get into it. It hurts me to see it like this. I want to like it. Microsoft, give me the tools to like your console. Please like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Let me know what you think. I have been Ampy. I will see you guys on the next video.